Good morning, folks. We are at the intersection of Union and Del Mar in St. Louis, Missouri, and gonna hit you with some more Constitution, because that's important for us to know. We are still complaining about the king and his wretched policy that he was inflicting on the 13 colonies. So here we go. We're mad at the king for taking away our charters, abolishing our laws, our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally our forms of government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and then waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged the coasts, burned our towns, destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely... It's my book, I can look it. And perfidy scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. I don't think we're civilized. Maybe at some point, but not like for owning other humans. That's pretty barbaric. But that's a critique on the modern day. We're talking about colonial times, American colonial times. The king has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captives on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrection among us and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers, the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. Okay, let's pause there, because this is ignoring that the colonials brought things like smallpox blankets to the indigenous folks. All's fair in love and war is super cute until you're the ones being genocided, and then you're like, that's a war crime, that's unjust. So maybe consider how you feel about how we treated the Native Americans based what your skin color is right now, because that does impact how people treat you when you move through the world. I'm just saying, I would also be merciless if folks were coming to my cities and stealing my children and civilizing them and taking away our songs and music and food, because that's pretty whack. But again, that is now a critique of the ancient era, and it's still happening today. Shout out to a bunch of Christian groups. Oops. Not very love every one of us, is it? Anywho, in every stages of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. I know a lot of us can argue whether we are free or not. That ain't the scope of what I'm doing here. I'm just spouting Constitution at you. Also, my bus is here. Where is she?